welcome back to the channel. It's another non-tournament weekend. We're here at a small lake north of Denver, McKay Lake. Really more of a big pond, small lake, I don't know. It's pretty small, but I've caught bass in here before. Most of our tournaments are an hour, at least an hour from my house. You gotta pedal 15-30 minutes just to get to your spot. So sometimes it's nice just to come to a small place like this where you can hit the whole thing in half a day. So that's what we're gonna do. Just do some small water fishing, see what we can find. All right, let's get out there and get after them. All right, early morning, small water with largemouth. Gotta start with a buzzbait, right? At least give it a try. No chop on the water, which I generally prefer for top water, but that's all right. It is late July, so don't know how shallow they're gonna be, but honestly, most of this lake is pretty shallow. I haven't explored the whole thing out in the middle. I usually just go around the bank, but times I have been out in the middle, I don't think I've seen it more than 10 feet deep. So yeah, I don't really know where they go in the summertime in this lake. But we're going to try to find them. And as with a lot of our local lakes, it is higher. The water level is higher than I've ever seen it here. We've just been getting a ton of rain and mountain runoff, so all our lakes are a lot more full than they were last season, which is a good thing. More water, always good. I love getting out before the sun comes up. Favorite time to fish, especially this time of year when it's in the 90 degrees. But as you can see, there's no one here on the bank, no one in the water. Got a place to myself. It's the best. Alright, we got a couple nice laydowns here. There's gotta be something on these, right? I mean, there's gotta be. That's what the rule book says. I'll give them a pass through with the buzzbait. Maybe come back with a jackhammer, or maybe even really slow down with a wacky worm or a Texas rig. Come on. I know you're there. Can't hide from me forever. Okay, it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna play hard to get. Alright. You're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me pull out the black and blue swim jig. That's money right there. Okay, so far they don't want a buzzbait or a jackhammer, so let's slow down. Give them a Texas rig. Just crawl a jig or crawl around there, see if they want anything, if there's even anything in there. It's entirely possible I'm just throwing at wood. Alright, about friggin' time. Didn't bring my net, so let's see if we can get him in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm 3/4 of the way around the lake before I got a bite. It's alright though, still a nice morning. Little fella. Alright, let's see if we can do that again. Water's pretty stained, so switched out my green pumpkin for black and blue chigger craw. Pretty much the only colors I use. Not pretty much, they are the only colors I use for chigger craw. I'm sure someone with more experience than me can tell you why a watermelon might be better than green pumpkin sometimes, or why black and red might be better than black and blue, but green pumpkin, black and blue. That's all I've ever needed. For chigger craw, that is. On a Texas rig. Alright, since I got a bite in this area, it's the only one I've had all morning, I'm going to slow down. And I'm going to throw a wacky worm, which I have not done barely at all this season. And I don't know why I grabbed my sunscreen. I was actually going for the stank. Never hurts to have a little stank on it. Well, maybe it does, but I don't know. I like having a little stank on my wacky worm. Especially the Yamamoto Senkos, since they're scentless. I like to put a little stank on there, so let's see if we can get one on a wacky worm. I have barely thrown a wacky worm at all this season. Just haven't really had the opportunity to. I have green pumpkin on there now. I'll just water this stand. I don't know if that's the best choice. Don't have any black and blue. I've got like a, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a purplish kind of deal. I might try that in a little while. But we'll give green pumpkin a shot first, because unless it's chocolate milk, it's hard to go wrong with a green pumpkin Senko. Oh man, I just flipped into this wood and I actually got one. Oh, it's a decent one too. Come on, am I gonna get you there? Come here. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Okay. Get over here. Oh, that's a real good one. You stay on there. Oh, that is a real good one for this lake. Boom. Yeah. Look at that sucker. All right. Oh, man. That is a nice one. Let's get a release video of you. Yeah, there you go. Alright, nice one. Old chigger craw doing the work. Yeah, let's get a new one. Probably retie too. Well, it feels a little frayed. Yep, let's retie. Alright, let's retie. My line got a little frayed up. Pulling that big sucker out of that wood. Risk losing one if there's another one in there, because you know we're going to check. Polymer knot, it's my go-to for worm hooks. Texas rigs. Make sure it's not twisted over itself. Get some juice on it. And Bob's your uncle. Fresh jigger craw. I like to pull these little knobs off the claws. In through the nose, get it up there, spin it around. And there we go. Alright, let's see if there's any more in there. I'm sure they're all pretty freaked out from their bro getting pulled out of there, but I'll try it again. And we'll come back to it later as well. Got one, but I think he's pinned on a tree. Of course, I got light line. Oh, there he goes. He came out. Okay. This might be my first wacky wormfish of the year. I believe it is. All right. Not bad. Gotta get some footage for those shorts. What do we have here? Is this one of those bass fishing groupies I've heard so much about? What are you doing out here creeping up on me? Pee-pee Jones! Pee-pee! What are you doing?
Dude, it's hot as balls out here.
Yep.
With like zero shade.
Okay,
well, I'm glad you have Penny. Bye.
Nope.
Look how well she fits on you.
Not really.
I mean, it says it's 10 feet long. It looks the same as your thing. Like tip to tip, I mean.
All right, that's a wrap for my day out on McKay Lake. Not a ton of action, but I got a few, including one that was, I don't know, 3 pounds, something like that. Pretty close to it, if not. So, not a bad day. We'll take it. Thanks, as always, for watching. I got a tournament next week, my first ever multi-species tournament. No idea how that's going to go. So, check back soon, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, get after them.